Good morning. How are you this morning? I'm so glad to be at this hour. I just want to bless God. And there's a testimony I'm about to share with you. My name is Amaziah Weir. People used to call me George when I was in Maryland County, but the church is no longer following me. My name is Amaziah Weir. That was the name my parent gave to me. And what I'm about to share to you is a testimony. What happened to me when I was living with my uncle. Things happen this way, they are very dangerous. And my purpose of sharing this testimony is because many people have fallen victim of such thing. Many people fall victim, and today people don't know the truth. But I happen to mean that I'm a survivor of it. I want to share the testimony that other people somewhere will be delivered too. There are many innocent people that are victim of this stuff. So I want you to listen to me. I want you to follow me, and I want you to share the video. Share this video so that other people can be free. That's my testimony of what happened to me. I almost died in the hands of my uncle. I was living with this man when he was a bad man. He was very nice to me. He did good things to me. So follow the story. I'm about to give you the story. Once more, my name is Amaziah Weir. Thank you. Now, my uncle and I had a kind of very good relationship. He is Augustine Weir. I don't want to hide anything from you. He worked with the Revenue Authority in Harper. And he got his a daughter with my cousin, yes, that's a pro Weir. And Abi Weir, Stanley Weir, the other one died, calling Asa Weir. Abigail Weir, he got many children, but I will name them to you later. We had a very good relationship. He sent me to school. He never allowed me to go to government school. All through here in Catholic school, you are prepared to pay. You are prepared to pay for me in Catholic school. He used to like me. He used to like me. Medicine got power though. He used to like me. I don't know. When people are ready to do when I wish tell you to do something, or when I evil thing you tell you to do something, you can like the person and know when you turn it, you just forced to do it. He's not a man that hated me. He loved me. Now I come to believe what we father killed their children for money. Not that because they don't like the child, they love that child. It means to like me. I wanted all the good school. I can remember once in my life, even when I came home from school, when he saw me, I lied to him, say I was sick. He saw me, he ran to me. He wanted to be sure what happened to me, but unfortunately for him to get to realize I was just wanted to eat. I didn't make him angry. He so care about my education. That was the kind of man. That was the kind of a kind of man that he was to me. He sponsored me up to the university level. He will pay my tuition. He paid my tuition in the university at the Tottenham University in Maryland County at the entrance of Harper. Yeah, he paid my school fees. So we had a very good relationship. If somebody told you say he may hate me, that's not true. He never hated me at all. He liked me. He wanted to see the best of me, but I don't know something happened. You see, at that time I was in Harper, things was working for me by the grace of God. And I was in the Tottenham University, but then at the same time I was teaching the East Harper Elementary and Junior High School. Yeah, elementary and junior high school. And I was teaching also the Idu or the daycare school. I think some of you, most of you who live in Harper know that school. And I was running a large, very large cafe, and that was the only cafe in Harper. Many of you who have gone to that cafe during 2016, you know me. Yeah, you will know me. Yeah, who went to that cafe? I run that cafe, and I was also a founder director of my best friend, my good friend. He run a driving school, and he made me the finance director. Yeah, he still used to love me, and I'm still around him. Still, he's very good. I just feel I'm not mentioning his name, but he's a very nice guy. Anybody who hear his name, you know that he's a very nice guy. Yeah, I was with him at that time, and then I was also, at that time happened. I had a contract with Matana, with Deutsche HO. We, of course, I want to make my contract very permanent on Matana death. I want to make my contract, wanted to make my contract permanent. And I was also at the university, as I earlier told you. So all the good things were coming my way in Harper. But then something changed it. The sudden hatred of my uncle came in. Did they hatred him because I was making progress? I don't want to believe it. Again, I want to say this. The description on the video says how my uncle wanted to use me for sacrifice and what I passed through to escape. But one thing I want you to get clear is that I'm not 100% sure if that what wanted to happen. But as you listen to this video, I want you yourself to make this judgment on your own. Listen to all the story, because all the story I'll be bringing to you with our facts. Exact. I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to lie on him. He's already a dead man now, and by the grace of God, I'm free, because when he's alive, by the grace of God, I'm free. So I don't want to lie on a dead man. No, but you yourself will make the judgment on your own. You yourself will judge for yourself as to whether all these things are happening. It was just coincident, or they got actually wanted to use me for sacrifice. Here comes sudden hatred. One day I was in Harper on my way to school. It was on a Wednesday, because I was in the university. I received a call from my uncle. A call which say, "Come to Playboy immediately. I want to see you." But before that could happen, something happened, and I will discuss these things with you. One day my uncle called me, "Please, I jump. I go where you from. Let me come behind a little bit." One day my uncle called me on the phone. He said, "Can't you please leave your key somewhere so that I can meet you there?" So I said, what would my uncle want to do with my key? And this guy had never once, asked for my key. Let me come back again, please forgive me. Let me come back again. Please, what I'm discussing with you here is how my uncle wanted to use me for money ritual, how he wanted to sacrifice me. What that is the truth, I don't know. I'm not sure of it. But what happened to me, draw the conclusion to me. And also, yes, I want to follow the story too. Listen to this. I went to Plebo. Before this could happen, I went to Plebo. I suspected something. As soon as I get to Plebo, my room, I left the key in Plebo. My room, I noticed that the bedspread lost from the bed when I entered the room. This was so funny. So I went to the room. The bedspread was on the bed. So I came back. After some time again, I noticed that my bedspread was on the bed. And I noticed that my uncle was involved with my bedspread. He gave it to somebody. Then, the person told me that, and my uncle had a bedspread. What would my uncle want to do with my bedspread? However, I want to sleep. I took the bedspread from the bed. I didn't lie down on that bedspread. I just lie down, just like that. That's the place my suspicion started coming. What is going on? So I went back. I was in the winter church. I'm with Houghton Vami. You who know him. At that time, he was the pastor in Harper. And I used to attend the church, also the winter church in Plebo, with that Pastor Darrington. So the great guy was with them. And also I was praying too. So when I had the suspicion, my uncle wanted to do my bedspread, perhaps he carried in one other room to carry girlfriend there. But I don't think that is the case. I don't want to believe that. The story you're listening to here is how my uncle wanted to use me for sacrifice. And why am I explaining this story? Because I don't have anything against it anymore. God has already delivered me. But children also somewhere are suffering from the same thing. And people can fall prey of this kind of scandal and they die into it. So my aim is this thing, it should not continue. That's why I'm explaining this video to you. So the best thing you can do to help me now is to share the video. As soon as you hear the video, share it. Please, I'm begging you, share this video. I have no reason of being here sharing the video because God has delivered me. I'm okay now. I'm a working man. God is doing well for me in my life. But I have to share this video. It happened September 15 and 16. It take me a long time. Today I have to share this video. I got no intention of them. Their family are all fine. I got no intention, no bad intention of them. I even met Abiyu on Brush with the other day. I shake his hand and laugh with him. But this video have to be shared. So please share this video. If you are with me, share this video now. I came out from the room. I went to Harper back. Was still praying, but I forgot. The funny thing is I forgot. Then it walked into me. He told me to leave my key, that he wanted to use my room. And for once in my life, my uncle had never carried girlfriend in our room. What takes in Plebo with him. Well, we were in the same room. We were in the same house, and then he gave a room in the house. He wanted to spy in our room and put it here also. That man had never entered our room once. This guy has never entered our room once. The only thing is, hey, your slipper to the door here. You put your slipper inside. You put your slipper. Don't be leaving your slipper outside. That's all this guy used to say. But not once, my uncle has ever entered our room. And even not that we have become man on our own, we grew up now. He rented our room outside now. That he will enter our room. No, to carry girlfriend that God forbid he had never done such a thing. But then why would he want to do with my key? What is it that he want to do with my key? So this thing brought, if he had already always asking for our key, maybe he want to carry girlfriend in our room or something else, and then I will not be suspicious of him. But he had never done such a thing like that before. So it was kind of thing that it drew my attention. So I called him. I said, okay, I'll be waiting for you to the house. I waited for him to the house that he never turned out. So it passed 3 days. I want to work. He called me again. Please leave your key with some. Please, I would like to use the room. So this time around, I told other people around the environment. Now I said something's happened. My uncle had never done before. Asked me for my key, to go in my room. The first time I told him I was going to get, he never turned out. They said, okay, what you do? Go in the room and make the bed up. The way the bed, make the bed up and put mark only. The way it will be looking like, I don't care how he make that bed up. It will never be the same as the way you make it up because your mark will be there. So I make the bed up and I put a mark on the bed. That I don't care what he do when they make all that bed exact. My mark will still be there as to whether he used the bed for truth. So I left the key back. He came back. At that time I was not there, so he came. He left the key to the same place that I left the key. I picked the key, I entered the room. I saw his handkerchief. I never checked the place my mark was. But the bed was makeup. But I never checked there. That handkerchief I saw. The moment I saw that man handkerchief, the call came. I want you to watch that my handkerchief. Huh? Yeah. Something like handkerchief. Well, you don't believe it looking maroon. Yeah, when you buy from the medicine people. So I took the handkerchief with my hands. I'm telling you, my brother. The moment I put that handkerchief, I think cat or something behind the bed to keep, to watch or something. I can't remember too good now. Huge sickness entered my body instantly. I gave him a bike. I want to help him because he gave a bike to use to go to school. And he's a nice guy. I want to help him to Plibo. So I said, I'm not okay. He told me, think about whosoever you do battle. Oh, what kind of thing are telling me so that you think about whosoever I do battle? So I said, I want you to have something happen. I said, pray. I pray. Medicine not ever go. The singer disappeared. And then later he called me. Can't go back tablet. I said, no, ma'am. Okay, now. I didn't sleep there. I came to happen at Cindy. That was the play the hatred started from. Now, listen to this. Follow me clearly on this. I don't know as to whether he wanted. To do something again that I don't know, because I was coming to town for my contract. Yeah, like I tell you again, I was having a contract with HO, and I was with our friend with the content coordinator of HO and the managed to eat quick come on together. Very friendly guy. I was the only person close to him who would eat in the same plate. The content coordinator. So, the jeep was to bring me to town to check. To make my contract to make a contract a permanent one, and with HO. So, the driver ordered that we should come very urgently. So the driver picked me up in the night. At that time, I don't have my own will. The driver picked me up in the night. I was the only person. He said, since you're going to town, so I have to carry you now and carry you straight to the office. So let's go. It was 11 o'clock in the night. I took off. I got in school though. God now to save his children though. It was 11 o'clock in the night. The driver took me up. None knew my uncle coming or something. I took off. I never told anybody. Only the girl in the house. I left the key with her. I took off. I reached Monrovia. 2 days later, my uncle called. The anger that may call me with, the anger that was in that man that he called me with, you will never believe it. The man was angry. Hey, so you get to say, but what did I do to this guy? I'm a big man now. Although yes, it is free payment school, but I'm a big man. I'm a working man. I can go anywhere, anytime. I don't know. I'm not living with you. I'm not watching clothes for you again like it used to be. It's just you are my uncle, you love me, so you pay my school fees. That's all going on here. But I'm not a child, I'm not a kid. So what's going on? The guy was angry. Guess the guy even want to get job somewhere when I was with GSR. We go in the bush and get time for you. I thought I was with John Snow Incorporated. I was the warehouse manager. That job was given to me by his daughter, Zipporah, who is my cousin. She used to like me so much. Up to now, she still like me, but she still believes this story is true. So, One way she added, one way. Okay. So, he now doesn't have problem with me when I go to work and things. So what this time around? The man was so angry. So, however, I run after a while, so we run after him on Monrovia. But it didn't really work out. To get the kind of job, that's something easy. You gotta go and come. So I went back to Plebo. This time around in the same Jeep. I used the same Jeep. This time around, number one, it was with the deputy county coordinator, but now she called Rachel. Now she's the county coordinator for the issue now for Maryland County. And the guy who was the county coordinator now, he became the deputy now. So, however, I rode with the two or the three of them in the car, plus me get four. One that's scared, he's a bally man. We all went back to Harper. Upon getting to Harper, my uncle already seized my key. Why he want to do it, I don't know. So I left, I went to my pastor place. There where I was. So they talking, my sister called me, your uncle sees your key, you can go to him for aid, it makes your father, this, that. So when I talked to him, he gave it to me. I came back, but my brother, that hatred the man had for me, it was a kind of hatred I can't believe. So what I ought to do now was to stay away from him. I thought I was close to my brother and friend. Now, I want to be very patient with me. And his first son, let me describe the way his first son died, which is my junior brother, older than him, that was his first son, called him Asawia. Died mysteriously. Before this one started happening, that happened at the beginning of 2015, I think so. Before the one started happening now. That ball, something catch his foot. I don't know. Now, the story that I got, my uncle left that ball sick the day he was so that. What kind of money that man I get to fly that ball to Monrovia? He left that ball, he came to Harper, he said he can't work, he can't look for money. He said, but and the ball won't there. What kind of money he get to send that ball to the hospital? That foot problem catch that ball. Last minute time before they took him to Kawi King, he died. So now before my hatred came about, before my own things started coming up, his son again, that one they call it Abiuya, started getting sick from the anus. I don't know. The thing when he put his hand in started coming after him, I don't know. Because he was in the UBS society. He got him star on his hand. I don't know why he put his hand bigoted or whatsoever. I don't know. He got his secret. But then his children started getting sick. Even the other laborer in the house got sick from the legs. He might have to come from here and run away with him. To run from place to place. No, it was looking like it was my turn. But it can't work with me because we believe prayer. With God, all things are possible. No matter where you are now, what circumstance you are in now, what kind of situation you are in now. Let me tell you something. Give yourself to prayer. Prayer is very powerful. Give yourself to prayer, though. That boy died. Abiutu started getting sick from the anus, running around from place to place with him. After Abiutu started going down now is when I noticed started coming to me, but my own was too prayerful, so it couldn't work. So now, the best thing that this guy could do, that what he coming to do now, witchcraft is the kind of case when they place it on you. When a case of witchcraft is placed upon you, that you are in wage, you are immediately dethroned from society. Society hates you. So now, if something happened to you, society will say, that's your own behavior kill you. Your people you live with will not be blamed. They will say, you are in wage. But when you die mysteriously like that, ain't no question will be coming. So now what he wanted to do, because I was so in prayer, he wanted to scandalize me. Now, this is what he did. He called me on a Wednesday when I was going to school. Woto. Now, how you call me? My name is Amaziah Wia. Amaziah Woto Wia. The George name was given to me by my friends. Amaziah Woto George Wia. How you can call me, but my name is Woto. So he said, Woto, that's my country name. I wanted to come to Plebo immediately. At that time, if any getting people you already paid, though, he not Mola Yubi. She in a Plebo. Don't want prayer people in Plebo there who looking for more witchcraft or the prayer people. Yubi I want, Mola Yubi. Just so you are going to continue going there. Continue going there. Let me put the confusion in your family. And the other guys, I don't know their name. He already finished setting it up. That so long as he say I am a witch, the whole world will turn against me. So now, if I die, it will be like, he will kill him. Then he is successful in his evil deeds. So he called me. He said, "Come to Plebo. Come along with Antonio." I said, "But I don't have money now because I don't have bike." He said, I'll take you for one bite. So I passed there. I passed on Napoleon. We get the people. All of them went with me. We reach the place. There's a lady in the house. Only people had to do something, get duplicate you. He already programmed that lady girl. Carry all of them went. See her treat me, said, yeah, what you say? The lady said, I was afraid to turn, she saw my face. I ain't wish. This, that, day. So, she finished explaining. Then UB left on there and say, they call her Mola UB. But I say UB. Left on there and say, but you, the one you explain for, you not explaining it. Yeah, you said your brother, what you say about, George and me English. Okay, till our power close. You know, that was just his aim. So I said, are you foolish or something? I already knew what was going on. I got angry. I walked for him, you know, he told me, you will confess. Okay, if you say I will confess, which is a something, when the person, when what happened, when like you, I notice when people confessing, like prayer, they pray on top of you. You know, the spirit start to leave you, you start to manifest, start to confess. I won. Two, when you get seriously sick, and you know, people come around and you start to see what happened to you, this thing. But you want to grab the middle, dying, you forcing, and you say you might confess, you wasting how on you say you might confess that what happened to me. That's exactly what happened to me. You will confess. So I was waiting for the time for me to confess because I know when somebody's in reach, when the time reach, when that kind of things already happen to you, forced to confess. I know that. So I left, I went to Harper. Things became very difficult for me. The man on my campus, on the Tottenham University campus, please share the video, please. Share the video, don't forget to share the video. He went to Tottenham University campus. He sprayed there, how I was a wage. He started making life unbearable for me because that other evil woman had already said so now. So now he got evidence now that he can go there around and say it. And he got influence, he got money. He can pay anybody for any evil. I give God the glory out of my life today. What I go through, my brother, I will tell you. I went to what in Hapo. Then he started going around the school I was teaching in Iriakbe. He went there to the principal. He told them in which he told everybody to make life unbearable for me so that he can be able to get into himself. When he get into himself now, then he know what to do. Now the question here is, if you notice that somebody is in which the person is living with you, what you usually do? When the person refuses to confess, the person don't want to move, they don't want to agree. I think usually what people can do, they can send the person back to their parent. So, before that could happen, the worst case could come out. Please again, give me a chance to go back. Before he could call me. When I came back from Monrovia, at that time he called me for the worst case. I want to explain something to you again. I wish I forget about I left behind. He called my mother in Monrovia. He told my mother how I feel him in life. Feel like how? You saw my grade sheet with good GPA. You were happy. So then what happened? How did I feel? How my mother should send my sister. He want to take care of myself. My mother, he had never called for years. Now he calling my mother now. Yes, he called her woman. 10 years he called her woman. Now he calling my mother. How I feel him. I'm good again. What did I do to you? I'm working, man. I'm going to school. Every day's okay for me. I'm keeping woman in fat. Every day's okay for me. So what did I do to you? So you want to send my daughter, he wants my mother to send her daughter. Then he wanted her brother, daughter. Since I couldn't work out to be able to sacrifice, so I knew straight that I called my mom. I said, don't send her again. I do this something from the mom. This man is offer something. Don't send her again. I'm a man can do such a not send again. Guess what? At the time they say I was English, they mention her name too. They call it Ruvia. Say that girl was English. So you see, how my sister going to die foolishly? Is that my sister going to die foolishly? Now I was going to be free. She was going to die now. Because he needed somebody at all costs. He needed somebody at all costs. So since my mother didn't send my sister in time of glory against him, that he came out with these scandals. That I am a Zion weir. I am the king. I am a wage. Yeah, God forgive him wherever he is. Follow me closely though. These things are happening to people though. People are falling victim of this thing here though. And children are dying today though. We can notice that many of them, only children will live with them can be in wage you. When they get ready for it, then they in wage. That child will get sick and get died, and they're finishing placing something on you. Then society get hit that late child. They say, hey, you're in wage for true. That ain't which game. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank God my sister is still alive today. I want to bless God for her. Because she's going to die when she's going to come. So, after Mother UB finished talking all of this, and he started going on the campus telling people that in which this and that, life became very difficult for me. It became a very difficult one for me. Yes, I was running from place to place, hiding myself. It was not easy for me. He started looking for me with police. He started looking, what you wanted to do with me? What do you want to do with me now? The best is for me to go because what we already do is a close contact. When close contact between the person can be easy, let the person go. You can't have him wait. Just go and pray. Let me go and then you go and pray. You have to protect your house. That's all. But the man started running behind me. Oh, the man ran behind me in Harper because that man wanted to kill me. He ran behind me in Harper. All over. It was not easy for me. Started paying people to set me up. Even the principal, you do have to set me up. One other boy who working here, I forget, in the same office, set me up. People started setting me up. So I decided to go to Monrovia. I go in the car. While waiting for the what they call? Oh, children and run there. Say, yeah, it's a pro. We had that wicked woman. I don't know if she could knife with her uncle to kill me. I don't know what was the cause. I don't know what already happened. Saprovia was into the case. Saprovia, you check that girl, she will be a witch. She was into the case and no one business. What you people want to do with me now? You said I ain't witch. Why can't you allow me to go back to my people safely? That's the best thing you could do for me. That's the best thing could happen. Allow me to go to my people safely. So what you want to do with me? I already told you I'm not a witch. Even if I witch, I prepare not to move from inside. That's my business. What you do, you send me away. So what you want to do with me? All of them killed some guys that behind it. They set me up. They came to the parking. They took me from there. We went to the police station because he got influence. The present police commander that was employed in 2016. If you know, I forget his name now. 2016 police commander that was there. He paid that man. I went to the police station. We talked the case there. The person got no power over which case. However, the police commander turned me over to a man that said I killed his son. Now listen to what he said now. He said I killed his son. Now he's saying this so that at least the world will believe this now, and then they say, oh, this guy is evil. So anything that happened to me, it was my own fault. If you're following me, share this video. If you are following me, share this video. If you are following me, share this video. It's for our own good, for the good of our own generation. Our children are falling victim of such a thing. They are falling victim of it. People lie on them when they want to sacrifice them and they say they are in wage. Those children will die. Most people can accuse me, say I'm in wage. Now I know that many of the children are just victims. It's not true. I used to believe it was true, but now I know these things are not true. So please share this video. As soon as you come, just click the share button. Please, I'm begging you. Please, I am begging you. So the police want to turn me over. Hey, that small thing. They cry in Plibo. The people fight over. They drag me here for to reach me to the house. Drag me to reach me to the house. I went to the house. The man that accused me said I killed his son. I don't know what I did again. What's some other things that happened to him? Or maybe I made his other son's sake. I can't remember some of the accusation. I scandaled his money. All the thing happened. That the man, the police allowed me to be in a house. He put me under house arrest. Preparing different food for me to eat. That if sickness catch me, if I died, like which kill him. You said the man said I'm in which. Now you turn me over to the same man again. That the man respond to give me food to eat. Hey, there is a God. There is not for me to stay here today to give the testimony. Then there is a God. Hey, Maria Bashata Kosikari. There is a God, oh. Prayer is powerful. I started praying. What kind of portion I didn't eat in my house? Maria Bashata. I now have anywhere to eat again. And the food, they were preparing my food different. Prepare my food, they kind of put all of the things so that at least I can eat. And if I die, I already said that everybody know in people that I'm in wage. Marriable sheep. He said, they shall tread on serpent and shall do them no harm. You will eat deadly things and nothing will happen to you. You will eat portion and nothing will happen to you. I started quoting the scripture, started praying. Mataka sikaraba, jutaka sekere, rabasata, raka sukare. I eat all their food, but I was in house arrest. You know, lock door on me. They go out. My one will be in the house. People money me. All of foolish want to go in snare. Like older son, that idiot who didn't go to school. All of them said they money me. It was not something easy. Life was very much unbearable for me. Now, listen to this. We got people that Pastor Car in here, but they didn't take me Pastor Car though. They started their own set now with their own judgment. With own people he pay, he know. But I said, no, I get my own people. You got your own people. Let's go to Pastor Car. We got great people around. So he said no. He got nothing to do with Pastor Car because he know. I think I'm going to read the secret. I'm going to link up. Pastor Car is not a man to play with. He took me to one other foolish idiot somewhere behind a house there. I mean, in the People's Society, 5 good person he talking to, including one idiot in fish town there in the Rock community when you go in Harper Road. She's a medicine woman. A like down there woman was making him medicine. Now I already noticed when I reached there. We enter the house. She chanted, she told me as she was chanting how I was speaking in tongue. Madia Bashata Kasi, Rabasota, Reka Sikari. When she brought, because they said she can destroy wage. I said, say you can destroy wage, I want you to destroy all the wage here. They all will prepare for you to destroy me. I started praying, Madia Bashata. Prayer powerful though. One of the meeting I want to share the video is that anywhere you are, if you are in such situation, in dangerous situation than this, pray. Pray. When you pray, nothing can happen to you. I'm telling you what prayer can do though. Our fasting, our praying, Masataka Sekere, Rabashata. When she brought, because they said when she pull a medicine on you, you can fall down instantly. When she brought it to me, she drab her. I tell her there's power. She still, she say, you take the ball back. The body wishing in too powerful. Oh, my wish powerful they own. My wish powerful they own. I mean that God is powerful. Rakasete. They said the woman can bring any wish down. Then she telling me my wish powerful. They brought me down again. They idiot that was behind me. Sephora, that was snare, that was like all the foolish one they got steady. All of them were behind me. You can't notice what happening now. The woman had power. Masita Karaba. God is too powerful, man. We came back. When they went to him, he tells sad straight. That night, when we went to the house, the people that came to that man, because I stayed with him for long, and I know his UBS people, I know them, most of them. I lived with them for a very long time. Like I told you, he's my uncle. He read me. He sent me to Google school, Catholic school. Only Catholic school I was attending. I mean, I sent me to no government school. Very good to me. He was nice to me. But yeah, that was the phone I was talking. The people needed their thing. So he forced to give somebody. That was all then he did that thing. Not that he really hated me. But he was good. Catholic school, I attend. They may not want them to go to government school. God forbid over him from ever enter government school. They may not pay any money from me to attend Catholic school. More again, my new ring, I was clever again. I won't say to me, happy. He's a nice guy though. He like you when you clever. So they may like you when you clever. But they turn and reach. I'm the Johnson. They're not good though. They're not good because the one you love, that the one they can want from you. So like I say again, he was now a bad man to me. To be honest with you, he was not a bad man to me. But what really happened about what the people wanted. So he forced to give what the people wanted. We went to the other person again on the rubber. When you going in a big market way. In a big market, I forget about the community name here. The rough fan was there, but now they have put houses all over there now. All the poor people went to them. Let me just cut the story short at least. To not waste your data. We went there, all of them. Yeah, you in which? Why he already paid them. We came back. So I told him, when I'm a wage, please send them back to my people. Send me back to my people. They may refuse. Now listen to this. He called my mother. He told my mother I'm in wage. He called my father. He told my father, say your son confess wage. He's a wage. So and they say your son is a wage. So anything happened to him, listen to the statement he gave him. They say your son is a wage. So if anything happened to him, they might blame you. Why are you saying those things? You can send the man back. You can send the man back. Now, to make my mother to turn against me, he told my mother, say, he will later confess that my sister, 2 children that died, I killed them. To me, my mother, it may funny everything, but the whole world will turn against me. But if today I can be alive, then there is a God. He didn't want to kill Mariah 2 children, so everybody started feeling angry. But powerful though, because the men spoil me all over. The man spoil me all over. And the man spoil me all over. Because now he want to make my mother to feel bad now. Then guess what he told my older brother now? He told my older brother that I don't want to start drinking spell on him. My older brother said, you lie. My brother know nothing about that. I'm beating the kind of thing they said. They call him Jeremiah. We are. I'm older brother. One of the person said, you lie. Straight in your face and tell you lie. I'm believe that thing you're saying. You can throw your thing over there, but I'm believe that one you're saying. That my brother can't drink it. Now he's the only person that, but my mother, my own biological mother nearly believe him. Something happened that make my mother and my sister not to believe him. Something happened. I tell you, pray. When I want to start happening, I said, pray. I spoke to my mother on the phone. I asked her, I said, you believe what the man said? She said, but you in wish for true? When you can't talk, you want to. Now, since I've been with you, now see something sound that wish in me? Or what you already can see? I only pray I can see you doing. So it's confusing me. I said, if I want to be a witch, I can open large church, got already in the prayer. So I can open large church and do my witch, just so my church and then back. Then there'll be only foolish man here. That only here I want to kill so far. You know how many things witch can do for people? You have people opening churches. And they are making money from their churches. let people like Mama in Plibo there, you be there in Plibo there. We got all the people around the world. I can do something better on my week. Amen. Share this video, please. Share this video. So I started praying. He called one prayer man from Monrovia. They phone, you know. They call him Prophet Jonah. He said, I'm a man with fire. Jonah came. And at this point in time, the position now I was in, I was already losing confidence. Listen to this and follow it clearly. I was losing confidence now because I was one man left alone. There is a point that a man can nearly give up anything. I was losing confidence. My prayer life started to decline. Worriness was taking over because the whole world was against me. But I give God the glory. Prophet Jonah came. He said, I'm here now from Monrovia. They pay good money, oh. He came. I'm from Monrovia. He's a fire. The one that get to me, he protected the whole house. I won't leave them one back. He protected the whole house. But still, how my uncle man died? I don't know. Totally he was fake. He said he protected the whole house. So you want to tell me I'm so powerful if I in which to kill you? Then why all the Google prophet that you got that you're going to? He's so free. He going to prophet. He's not going to medicine me at the same time. Where are they? What are the power that still got the power to kill you? Where are their power? Prophet Jonah came. Say, what a man. So he entered the house. So they call me. Say, are you there? So Prophet Jonah went to work. I don't know, he's a magic man. He gets something he can waste. When he wastes it on you, fire can catch. And he gets something he can place on you. At that time, you know, like I told you again, I was already alone. My prayer, I was so this one, it worked on me. When I've been wasted that thing on my head, I was not to myself again. According to people, they say I was confessing. I was not to myself again. Power overcome me already. But I thank God when God has a purpose for your life. Hey, nothing can bring you down. According to them who were around, they said I started talking. I came out God this, that day. I don't know. I came out whatsoever thing they say I was talking. For me, I don't know. But they didn't want to explain it to me later. I say I do this, I do that. Like when naked me in Plibo. They butt naked like the way my mother bore me, with their crowd was around. But there is a God. I was disgraced in Plibo. Please share this video. One good thing you can do for me, share and rest say I have shared. Please, I'm begging you. Just share and then write I have shared. So that I can know that you share the video. Please, I'm begging you, share this video. If you're really interested in the story, share the video. So, by the special grace of God, they did all what they could do. Taking me from place to place, beating me, you know, dragging me all over, disgracing me. That won't finish. Prophet Jonah was still there. So, something used to happen. They get a confessor in, we will one leg get behind the horse. When we go to my older sister house, I play all the program going on there now. To my older sister house, we separate we house. When the man going to bed to sleep, he carry the two children along with him to sleep. The Prophet Jonah man, he'll leave me out. I was still in prison. I was noticing something. Why was he excluding me? I don't know. So I called him and said he won't take the wish for him and him. But he come to give me one last one to drink. Then Augustine called my mother again. They come to get him something to drink. So when he treated him wish, he would die there. Well, you can't leave me go to my people. But if I pray, I drink all this yamanyama. I drank them. Plenty I drink. But that thing when you drink, at last night you can see the point God can start turning big. He said, I wish. You see how you wicked? You see how you wicked? They will get, we can leave the person alone. They will get that thing you drink. Then they say that you're witch. One other one called Christian Nekinad. Nekinad never believed that Nekinad could do this to me. Nekinad started looking at me. He don't marry the separate we are now. Nekinad is evil. That boy and I were in school together. I never knew. You saw any son of which him in Nekinad, or because you won't separate we are, you won't find favor with her brother, but my brother, you will never you will never escape the judgment of God in your life. I'm gonna lie to you. What you did to me, Neki, I stand on the altar of prayer and I release it upon you. You will never escape this. I got that in your own age, this thing will follow you and follow your generation, Neki. Except Messiah in which for true. I was naked darling. Oh, well, inside the thing here, but I will tell you what he did. Now all he did, oh, they say he told me say that people that you can that and naked not looking my face telling me that kind of thing. I will tell you what he did again. I was there. So on one condition, I attempted to escape. One man, I mean, that Neki they won't put motorboat behind me to run behind me. Neki nah, run behind me in the darkness because he wants to separate we are. Run behind me in the darkness. Neki, they caught me all the way in someone a very on Grand Crew Highway. I believe they catch me at midnight. I was in prison at people here. I suffer in Augustine we are hands. Augustine we are separate we are with the meat people. Augustine we are separate we are with Nekina, Christian Nekina. They were the meat people. I suffer in the one hand. But however, by the grace of God, all these things that happened to me, according to the message, let me tell me from in which. They are already confessed in which. In lesson Canada in the other thing. Then after doing this thing, my uncle still threatening because after all I want going to be finished and they're going to let me to go because as far as I'm concerned, I don't know nothing what they are talking. So I was just praying. That's all I will offer. So when you're going to let me to go now, they are free. I'm thinking. Oh, but stay, he can't let me to go. He said they won't get another man get bringing for them to give to me. They might give me the other one again. So the last one now, I'm going to already stand it. Yeah, so I told God. I said, the God of heaven, you be God forever. Cause darkness in the people's face. Prayer can work. Oh. The thing they got, born naked confess that thing. Say, I know you told that thing. Say the people pray that there be darkness, and darkness came on their faces. That happened to me. Oh, darkness. When you before you are doing anything, don't. They say by strength, no man prevail. That prayer can cause everything to happen. Imagine. I said, Lord, the first time I attempt to escape, I didn't pray. But this time around, I said, Lord, let there be darkness in their face. Guess what? I walk among these people. None of them see me. None of them did see me. None of them did see me. How I would walk. So then I called my mother back, but my phone was still with me. I said, I already in the bush. Oh, my mother and my sister, they were happy. Tingo. I walk in the bush until I reach, in Grand Crew. In a bush, I was just walking 3 days. I make there. One more man feel sorry for me, saw me. He knew the condition, it was not good. So he took me, came me where you from. One other people helped him, they reached me, Barclayville. I walked from Barclayville straight Sanu County. Escaping for my life. From when I get my sister was just there calling. Oto, where are you? Where are you now? We worry about you. Oto, where are you? That was the only people that were calling. We want one good girl called Lucy D. Brownell. She's very nice. Yeah, very good. They was the only people that were giving me comfort. We were in the same school together, nothing else again. They were the only people that were giving me comfort. With my mom and sister. They were calling me in a boot. As I was walking, I don't know what I was talking about. Thank all the phone I was using our body from here. They call hard to finish. I walk in a boot. When I left, guess what they said? My uncle Bally started treating me. They may send people I want to look for me. What do you want to do with me? That's the question we ask. What you want to do? What do you want to do with me now? If this are saying it's just an ordinary thing that I'm in with, why they want to do with me now? That's the question. What do they want to do with me? If you say I'm in wage, now that I'm escaping, why you can leave me alone? What you want to do? I walk in a bush. The story I'm sharing with you is how my uncle wanted to use me for sacrifice. And the best thing he could do was to scandalize me, to tell the world that I am a witch. And when he tell the world that I am a witch, the whole world will believe his story. And then when I died, they will say, that's my own wish, kill me. You see the story? I beg you, please share this video. Please share the video. I escaped. God is powerful though. I was in a bush. I was praying. And one thing I prayed to God for. Was this. One thing I prayed to God for this. At the time I was in that bush, running away from my life was divine strength. That other thing worked for me again. Guess what? I was not eating. You can't be worrying if you eating. I say, you know, and I spent like 1 week and a half in 2 weeks in a man when I was in prison, in her house. He put me in prison in the police station, in her house. Gave me poison, gave me all the thing because he said, I mean, wait, so that I can die. So, you know, so at least his sacrifice can work. So he gave me a lot of things. I was not ready eating. I was weak. But that day when I said, oh God, my Father, I decree divine strength. That divine strength helped me. I walked in the forest for many days. I was not tired. It was funny. I was not weak. I walked in that forest until I reached to Sando County. I got nowhere again. My sister started calling me. She said, when you reach to how you call the place, Kakekpo, I will talk to any car for that matter. Then they bring you to town so that we can pay your money. How we're able to escape. I got to Kakekpo by the grace of God. They talk to the driver. I get in the driver, the phone, they talk to the driver. The driver went and brought me to town. And I had to pay the driver. It was not easy for my uncle. Then I decree. I say, if the man, what the man did to me, for the hell I went through, they naked me. They bumped naked me, they beat me. And you know, do all this kind of thing for me. If truly I am wish, you'll be free. I would die. But if I am not, that man will die. He died on the 19, May 19. He died May 19, 2019. And not because I was cursing he died. What killed him was the sacrifice needed to be given. He didn't get my sister, who is Ruvia, because I told her not to come, that he offered something. He was not able to get me because my prayer good though. Like all of us gave a testimony for prayer, so you know that prayer is powerful. It worked for me. Prayer worked for me. The prayer that I pray over poisonous food, I eat it. They gave me some dirty down at Debali water that wetting. I don't know. They gave me these things. I look at that thing. I pray. I drank this thing. Look at me. I'm healthy today. See, I'm healthy today. Many years have passed now. Since 2015, 2016. We are in 2022. See, I'm healthy. Who can be against you when God is for you? He died. He's in the grave now. But I am still alive. I am here to share the testimony. Not to boast, but the reason I am sharing the testimony for, there are other people who fall victim of these things. They will get ready to, when they're not able you, when they notice that when some people want, like for example, you're doing the same business, and they want to spoil your business, they'll say you in wish. They will send one late child to do the confession. So to spoil you. When some other people will leave you with them when they want to sacrifice you, they will go ahead to scandalize you because there is the thing when they put on you. Society will just hate you. And when society hates you, anything happens to you in society not care. Nobody will blame the man. And for him, what I believe was, so long now I died, I carry all the blame. Because his first son already died mysteriously. So now I will carry all the blame. One, I don't want to kill his son, then two, my wish kill me. So you see, he sacrificed 2 persons, nobody will blame him. He will sacrifice 2 persons, nobody will blame him. Because the first son, I killed the first son. Then now my own wish kill me. So you see, judge for yourself now. For me, I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure what I'm saying. Let me tell the truth. But you said judge for yourself. I'm not a medicine man to know what are they going to sacrifice me for truth. But you yourself judge for yourself. Why will he go that route? Why couldn't you release me? Let me come to town. People are falling victim of this thing today. They lie on them. So please, what I want you to do to share the video. And also, I want to say thank you for watching. My name is Amaziah Wia. I want to say thank you for watching. The same prayer that work for me can work for anybody. All you can do for me is that please share the video for me. Please, I am begging you. Share the video for me. If you share this video, then other people get to know the story. Thank you so much. God richly bless you. Bye-bye.